actually, Celtic just kind of keep motoring on, and it's been, quite quiet again today. But a couple of little bits of transfer news. Overnight, Celtic, and I think Rangers as well, have been linked with Serbian wonder kid Andrei Bashanin. He's a 18-year-old central midfielder. He's been likened to Lennon Miller, but he'd be significantly cheaper. The other bits of transfer news is that Luis Palma has joined Lech Poznan on loan, and Marco Tilio, he's off to Rapid Vienna. The Lennon Miller one, Keith, or the boy compared to Lennon Miller, kind of just made me think, why don't Celtic just sign Lennon Miller?
That would seem like the easier approach, wouldn't it? But look, I don't know why that Celtic and Rangers have a problem with paying paying a premium sum for players in Scotland. There's a theory that they don't want to strengthen other clubs by giving them money. There's probably another theory that they feel that Scottish clubs are trying to pull their pants down a little bit with transfer fees. I'm not sure that I buy that. John McGinn would have been, what, £3 million? I'm sure Celtic could have stretched to that. I remember Gordon Strachan feeling a bit let down when they didn't sign Stephen Fletcher in the January transfer window. Mm-hmm. Rangers, Lewis Ferguson. There's examples everywhere you look of young Scottish talent that Celtic and Stroke Rangers should have made a move for, but they've allowed them to get away. Now I get it. This young boy will come at a fraction of the cost potentially, but yeah, if you've got a boy like Lennon Miller on your own doorstep, I think Celtic could have done that deal previously. I think they've obviously got to a point now where Motherwell will look for a fee somewhere between £4 and £5 million, and if Celtic aren't prepared to pay it, they aren't prepared to pay it, and they'll probably pick up this kid for, I don't know, what, £1 million, £1.5 million?
Who knows? The one other thing that I should have touched on, actually, we were talking about Rangers. Gary here says, Keith and Daniel, any truth on Owen Beck coming back to Rangers, or coming to Rangers, and if so, could it happen? I wanted to mention this, Keith, because story down south in the Liverpool Echo today that Rangers...
Sorry, the what?
Liverpool Echo.
The what?
Can't believe I fell for that the first time. That was an absolute shocker. See, there I was like, is my mic working? The Liverpool Echo, usually reliable. They're saying that Rangers are in active talks with Liverpool for Owen Beck, but Celtic are still interested. Liverpool apparently want £10 million for him, whereas according to the report, Rangers are looking to try and get a deal done around £7 million. I mean, that seems like a lot of money. That seems like a lot of money, particularly for a left back. But who knows?
Yeah, the rumours haven't gone away though. Been fairly persistent, and I think when you look tomorrow night, Rangers will play Max Aarons at left back. Yilmaz has basically had his shirt taken off him and told to make his way to the airport, basically. So they've got Yefte obviously at left back, and Max Aarons, who's a right-footed left back. So you can perfectly well understand why Rangers would have an interest there. But £7 million sounds like a lot of money. It is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Mark is one of a few people asking about Daizen Maeda, if we've heard anything about him and links to Brentford. He says, very worried about Rodgers going about the new guy being faster than Daizen. The drip feeding is the bad news. I've got a feeling this is going to get played back to me. But look, I know Brentford are a good club, really good team in recent years, and they've got the money. But Celtic to Brentford...
It's the appeal. Listen, what you can't ignore is the appeal of the English Premier League, Daniel. It's just a fact.
I know.
No matter who it is. But I'm going to, double down on this one. I'm fairly sure that Daizen Maeda is more than happy at Celtic and has got no real desire to explore opportunities elsewhere, be that in England or anywhere else. I think if you're Celtic, it's a similar situation to the one that Rangers are in with Nico Raskin. You want to sit these guys down and say, look, let's talk turkey here. Let's get a deal on the table that suits all parties.
Yeah.
And I think that would be Celtic's priority right now, is maybe looking at extending Daizen Maeda's contract, because I think he's perfectly happy where he is.